Viviane Araujo versus Andrea KGB Lee. Viviane Araujo is the former hand-crazed strawweight champion of the world, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ranked right now at number 6 in the UFC's flyweight division. Came into the UFC in 2019 throwing bombs, knocking out Thalita Bernardo in her first fight in the 3rd round. Since then, she's done damage on the face of Alexis Davis, beating her in that fight, also destroying Montana De La Rosa and taking down Roxanne Modafferi. Andrea KGB Lee is the former LFA flyweight champion of the world, multiple-time Louisiana State Golden Gloves boxing champion, a kickboxer who won numerous championships and was ranked highly in Invicta FC before coming into the UFC, is ranked right now at number 8 in the flyweight division. Andrea KGB Lee has an incredible tactical blend of kickboxing, boxing, and counterattack. Great defense. In the UFC so far, Andrea KGB Lee won her first 3 fights, beating Veronica Mercado, Ashley Evans Smith, and Montana De La Rosa. She's on a 2-fight winning streak, and her last 2 fights have been incredible, beating Antonina Shevchenko at UFC 262 with a beautiful triangle armbar, and she kept the fight on the ground. We're used to Andrea trying to knock her opponents out. She won her last fight versus Cynthia Calvillo. Again, Andrea KGB Lee looked great. We saw Viviane Araujo lose her last fight, and she was outpointed. She was able to get the fight on the ground. In that fight, Caitlin Chukagian was able to maintain distance. Once she was ahead on the scorecard, she was able to batter Viviane Araujo, who looked helpless out there, lost that fight, and that would be a good game plan for KGB Lee to go into this fight, use her striking, get ahead, really outpoint Araujo, who is going to go into this fight, try to slaughter Andrea KGB Lee. She wants to go out there and land a nasty right hand. She has 1-punch knockout power in that right hand, and Araujo likes to push the fight up against the fence. KGB Lee needs to use her knees and make Araujo pay for that up against the fence. If she can get the fight on the ground, Araujo, the black belt in BJJ, might be dominant, but what we saw in the Antonina Shevchenko fight from Andrea KGB Lee turned some heads. Could Andrea Lee dominate on the ground? Regardless, this is going to be a battle between Araujo, who is the older woman right now at 35 years old, taking on the 3-year younger Andrea Lee, who has a 1.5-inch reach advantage in height. Different style sets. I'm going to go with KGB. I think she can win this fight.